welcome to another session of Keto-ize, my recipe. Today is going to be a little bit different. We are not going to play recipe roulette today. We are actually going to do a brownie bake-off, if you will. So the reason why we're doing this is because the last few weeks I have been researching variety of ways on how to make my diet a little bit better. I've noticed I've been at a plateau and trying to figure out why, and there's several reasons to that. But in doing so, I've been looking more into the various ways that you can do a keto-ized diet. So some may say that it may not be like true keto. So it's all low carb. That's really the trick. And it's also to get you in ketosis, which is a keto way of living. So I haven't been in ketosis, I don't know for how long. It's been a long time. So I'm trying to get there, and I just need to make some adjustments. And by doing so, I want to increase my protein and I want to increase my fiber. And so been doing lots of research on that. And this morning I'm like, okay, what do I have in the cupboards that are high in protein, high in fiber? So here's what I found. All right, so what I found were black beans and some sunflower, so sunflower seed flour, which is pretty good in fiber and protein. And then I have this PB2 powder, which you can put in smoothies, and I've made peanut butter with it. You can just do whatever you want with it. So that's got some really good protein in there as well, low carb and low in calories. All right, here we go. It is time for the Brownie Face Off, first ever Keto-ize my recipe. In one corner, we've got Betty Crocker's Ultimate Brownie. And in the other corner, we have Karen's Black Bean Brownie, which is my own recipe. I concocted up using some of those ingredients that you saw there. Well, all of them actually, plus other ingredients. So let's take a look. What is inside my Black Bean Brownie? And what is the Betty Crocker's Ultimate Brownie? Let's take a look. All right, so Betty Crocker, she has butter and baking chocolate. You melt that on the stove for a while, and then you put the sugar, vanilla, and eggs. You beat that for about 5 minutes, and then you add the chocolate to it. Once that's all mixed together, you put the cup of flour in there just to mix it all in, and then you put it in a pan, and it goes in the oven for 350 for about 40 minutes. Then you have my special black bean brownies. In the blender, you're going to put in the eggs, cocoa powder, olive oil, whipping cream, baking powder, baking soda, coffee, sunflower, the PB2 powder, monk fruit, and vanilla. You're going to blend all of that first before you put the beans in. You want that last because all of these ingredients together is pretty thick. And I think I might have actually broken my blender because it was really thick. And so I had to play with the liquid parts of it to get it a little more smooth. So I think that these measurements here are going to work for you, and you won't break your blender. But I think that a food processor would have been a smarter idea. But anyway, after you do all that, you blend all that together, you put the beans in there, and you just make sure that there are no chunks. And that is it. You pour that in a pan, and then you sprinkle the baking chocolate chips on top. That goes in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes, and then you are done there. So let's take a look at these macros. All right, here we go. Betty Crocker versus Karen's Black Bean Brownies. We got to take a look at the macros here. So Betty Crocker's side. 31 total grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 3 grams of protein, and 13 grams of fat. Her net carbs come down to be 29 grams. That is because you take the total carbs of 31, you subtract dietary fiber, and that gives you 29 grams. The adjusted diabetic carbs are the same because in Betty Crocker's version, there is no sugar or alcohol. So those come out to be exactly the same. And then the calories there are 239 for one piece of brownie. Then Karen's Black Bean Brownies come out to be 25 grams of total carbs, 6 grams of dietary fiber, 12 grams of sugar alcohol, 7 grams of protein, 6 grams of fat. So the net carbs here is 7 grams. That is because you take 25 grams of the total carbs, you subtract the dietary fiber, and you subtract the sugar alcohol. And that comes out to be 7 grams. The adjusted diabetic carbs is 13 grams. This is because when you subtract the same thing, you would take the total carbs, 25, subtract dietary fiber, but your sugar alcohol, you're going to only subtract half. So in this case, 6. So 25 minus 6 is 13 grams. And that comes out to be also 129 calories. So not looking too shabby there. I think Karen's Black Bean Brownies definitely look healthier. Although if you do take a look at my my videos on the macro basics, you might think that the sugar alcohol is too high. I would agree with you there. Limit your sugar alcohols. That's all you need to be worried of there. But do take a look at the macro basics that will be coming out here soon in upcoming videos. Wow, you guys, my kitchen smells fantastic. These brownies came out so well. So you got Betty Crocker on the left-hand side. Obviously is going to be a lighter color. In my Black Bean Brownie on the right-hand side, super, super dark. But I gotta tell you, I can tell already that the Black Bean Brownie is super moist compared to Betty Crocker's Ultimate Brownie. So that one seems to be more like a cake consistency, I think, anyway. So anyway, we're going to get my taste testers up here, and let's see what they think about these brownies. Hold on. Okay, we have 2 brownies.
And one idiot.
2. You're not an idiot. One is
full of fiber.
Full of fiber. The other one is not so much.
Not so much.
So go ahead.
Saved it. Wow, that went everywhere.
Oh, here.
Fiber tastes good.
Good fiber.
Remember when I said we don't need a fork? Sophie agrees.
You lied?
I didn't know it was just going to fall apart.
I didn't either.
Alright, let's try this again. Not fiber.
Alright.
Which is good.
Yeah?
That was the keto one, isn't it?
Okay, give me like
Well,
2 minutes.
sorta keto.
I gotta go,
It's more of it's a black bean brownie.
I have to go taste test some brownies.
Huh.
Hang on, I'm just gonna set the phone down.
Yeah. So, can you
What?
even taste it?
No,
Oh.
you can't send
He's going
She made me-
blindfolded.
You
Hold on,
blindfold
hold on,
myself,
hold
so
on.
I don't know. Okay,
Alright.
here's the. Alright, give me one of them.
Be careful with that one.
That's the black bean one.
Yep. pretty good though.
Okay, give me the other one. Oh, that's the real one. Yeah, that's the real one. Am I right?
Yeah. That wasn't. That's not the point of this taste testing.
They're good. A little too dark chocolate. Yeah, they are.
They have the same dark chocolate.
Oh, I don't think these are low carb, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
They're low carb.
They're low carb because
You would like them because they're darker chocolate, Mom.
because there's more fiber in it, so you can subtract fiber from the total carbs, and you get lesser carbs
And more fiber.
Yeah,
fiber.
it's not, you can't really tell.
and more protein. There's 6 grams of protein in that.
Send Mom the recipe.
Okay, it's my own.
It's her own recipe.
But I
Those
will
are more
send it.
cakey brownies.
That's Betty Crocker.
That's not the right Betty Crocker one.
She had 100,000 in there. I just chose one.
She's a very prolific author, or cookbook
This
person.
is her ultimate brownie. Did you want her non-ultimate brownie?
Probably.
All right, well, thank you. All right, so I had a couple other taste testers that came up way after the fact. And so one of them said that obviously the original is better, of course. But I had to laugh. My daughter said that the original was better, and the black bean one had no taste. It actually tasted moist. So I'm not sure what flavor moist tastes like. But we got a good giggle out of that. So I hope you give them a try, though. I think that if you are looking to up your protein and your fiber, and you're missing out on some sweet things, you have that sweet tooth, this might be something right up your alley that you can try, and you'll reap in a lot of the healthy benefits. So the only other thing that I would suggest is that instead of using 3/4 cup of monk fruit sugar replacement, maybe cut that in half. Maybe do a quarter, because monk fruit is really sweet. And I think that you'll probably be okay with just that amount, and that will lower your sugar alcohols. So your carbs will come out a little bit different, but I think it's probably better for you, because if I remember correctly, they're saying not to have more than 10 grams of sugar alcohols in a day. I want to say I read that somewhere. I could be wrong. So my fact checkers out there in the world, fact check me for sure. So until next time, you guys, have a great day.